This is the day that the Lord has made, and I will rejoice and be glad in it. I just want y'all to know that this is a brand new day, and in this day is lots of good old stuff. All we have to do is continue to get through this day, and at the end of the day, you would see what you would have accomplished within this brand new day, the things that you didn't get to do last week. And you would see all of the surprises that the day has inside of it. But how would you know? You first have to get through it. You first have to wipe down whatever is holding you back during the previous days. And once you get through this, man, you will have a big smile on your face. You'll be jumping up and down full with all happiness. I had a friend told me, say, well, Judith, it's a brand new day, and the day is filled with a lot of happiness and everything, but not for everybody. You still have persons them who wasn't able to spend the holidays with their loved ones because they're no longer here, or because of the COVID restrictions that they weren't able to travel to come to spend that time with their family members and their friends. You know, and I understand that because I too have family members and friends that I was not able to spend the holiday season with. But I know that they would want me to be happy within this day as well. Just how I would want them to be happy, although that day are far away and we're not able to spend each together. And for those who've lost their loved ones and so forth, you have tons of memories too where you can reflect back. Go look at different pictures. And like I said earlier, they are still in our hearts, and they will always remain in our hearts. And we will never, ever forget them. Never, ever would we forget them. And yes, we may continue to cry. And guess what? If that person had never, ever touched our life, you think we would have cried about it? You think we would have felt so sad? They left such a beautiful impression on us. And we never ever wanted them to leave us. We wanted that to stay forever, you know. So I do understand what you're going through, you know, but just continue to turn to God. Continue to keep those memories alive, and other people and other family members, and what you do and what you're doing for yourself. And by what you're doing for yourself, you're living for them as well. You're not just living for yourself no more. You're living for those persons who is no longer here, and the things that they would have wanted to do. You are still here, and you're able to touch some lives. You know, I have a friend abroad, and she has this organization where she helps old children, you know, disabled kids, fundraiser in her son's name where she helps out disabled kids and so forth, and she does that every Christmas. And she also does it every single month, helping those families that are in need, because I was one of those families, and still is, that she looks out for. And I thank you, Lynn. I just want you to know that I love you. You will continue. You are a blessing inside of my life. You're a family member. And I want you all persons to know, family members don't always have to be blood. Yes, they don't always have to be blood. You have some persons who are in your life that are closer to you than somebody who is blood. And for those persons who aren't blood, who are in my life, man, I appreciate you all so much. So much the support that you all have given me throughout the years for me and my children, and helping us to grow, and knowing that we have somebody there who really loves us unconditionally. I truly and I really appreciate you, and God appreciates you too. So continue to do the love and give the love that you've been given throughout the years, not only to me but other people as well. And know that I love you all. Love you bad. Yes, I do have family members as well. I'm not gonna leave you all out. You all know who you all are. I love you all too. I love you all bad too. You know, you make me talk a lot and stuff, but I do love you. It's because of everybody combined together that helps out one another to make one another greater. Not pulling each other down. Try to lift as much as you can. Lift up each each other. It's not every day you're going to be up and spurty and so forth. Not every day I'm feeling joyful. I don't want y'all to think that every day Judith feels joyful, because no, it's not every day that I feel joyful, and I'm human. I'm not afraid to admit that. Some days I be down as well, you know, but I quickly remember and pull myself back up because I know where God brought me from. But what I do is I write down a lot of things so that I could reflect. I write down the dates that things happen in my life, and then I look back a year later or months later to see what I was doing within that day. And the majority of the times when you do that and you see where you were versus where you are right now, oh man, you see some big improvements. I don't care what you see or what you say. Yes, there are some big improvements. And so when you see those big improvements, it helps you to feel better, because somebody, believe it or not, is going through even worse than what we think we're going through. So pull up yourself, get up, go outside, walk around. If you don't feel like being around nobody, you don't have to. Just go spend some time with yourself and God and talk to Him. Have a little power with Him. He understands. He would listen, and guess what? He won't even interrupt you as you talk. And if you cannot walk and you're bound to a wheelchair or a bed, your imagination, like a child, go into the imagination and you could dream and you could live and you could be whomever you are. You could fly, you could bounce, you could dance, you could do all of those beautiful things that you would have wanted to do in physical life. So that's what I do a lot. I'm a dreamer. I go into this head and I dream. And trust me, as you dream or you imagine these things, you bring them in reality. Because in your head you could walk, in your head you could dance, in your head you could do or be whatever you want to do. It first started as a dream. For those of you who wanted to be a parent a long time, it first started off as a dream. Who wanted a home or a car, it first started off as a dream. Don't stop doing it now. You can continue to do it throughout your life and manifest these things. Yeah, some may say, well, Judith, what's going on with you? That's what Judith does. Anybody who knows me, you all know I go and I manifest these things. I first by dreaming it, imagining it, and boom, what happens is there. You know, speak these things into existence. Stop speaking bad things over your children. Yes, parents, don't speak bad things over your children. Speak great things, even though you get so mad. Yeah, boy, I know children can make you really, really, really mad, because mine's made me mad. But I choose to let good things come out of my mouth for my children, of what they can be. Not because I'm mad, say some angry things, because the devil's right there waiting for you to say some things that he wants to bring to pass. And then later on you would say, okay, I knew that was going to happen. Why you knew that was going to happen? Because you spoke it out there and it came to pass. So don't do it. So I choose to be happy. I choose to be happy every day. Although sometimes I be sad. Like I say, I quickly remember when I get into my head and imagine, and I am happy. So once I'm happy, I'd rather be happy any day than feeling sad and depressed. Because when you feel sad and depressed, it brings ache and pain all over your body, anxiety and all of those things. I don't like those feelings. So if I have to go in my head and imagine up a whole thing, how I want it to be and how I want it to run, why not? Versus being sad and painful and then giving birth to all of these diseases. No, I'd rather give birth to greatness, happiness, and spread it to somebody else. So this is the day, remember, that the Lord has made. We can make this day how we want this to be today. And forget about all of the hurtful things that people did to us. And know that we're here and we have a chance to do it all over again, not hurt anybody. Yes, you all know I love to dance. And some of you out there, you all be saying, oh, this girl is talking about God, but she's be dancing. Yes, I'm going to dance. I'm going to dance. Those are the things that make me happy. And for you who don't like to dance, and that's on you. You have something that makes you happy, right? And dancing is one of those that makes me happy. Yes, I like to dance. I like to shake it up. My children know what I got that from my mother. That's one of the treats that I got from her. Moving up and down, playing my music, and I love all music. I don't hate none of them, because that's persons that have a lot of talent that put those things together. It takes a lot of time, a lot of energy. Some of us may not like the way they sing and the things and the lyrics, but that's on us. You go listen to the things that you like. Love you all. Guys, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment, please. Thank you. You know I can fancy jewelry from me. I tired of wearing these costume jewelry.
Girl, my favorite jewelry store, Columbia and Emeralds. They have some of the best jewelry in the world. They offer a wide selection of jewelry and watches. And man, catch this, they have 50% off on all jewelry at all times.
Say what?
They even have free gifts for all purchases over $300. And all jewelries are tax-free for tourists.
Then I can play tourist today.
COVID don't stop their show. Columbia and Emerald also offers curbside delivery services, and they take all major Visa, debit, and credit cards. They even have an on-site jeweler for your convenience.
That's it.
All their gemstones are accompanied with certified appraisals.
Don't be certified there.
Columbia and Emeralds, open from Monday to Saturday, 10 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. and close on Sundays. Don't shop and walk out like a beautiful diamond in the sky then.